Hey, it's JC here at JC's Comics and More, your pop culture superstore, 6725 West Central Avenue, Toledo, Ohio, 43617, 419-531-6097. JC's Comics and More at hotmail.com. JC's Comics and More on Instagram. JC's Comics and More Facebook information in the description below. This is Thursday, the 19th of October. Just bought a huge Marvel and DC Treasury Edition collection, the highest grade collection and one of the largest collections I've ever bought. We'll look at those in just a minute here. We also got some reorders in for some people waiting on these. We've got Epic Collection, X-Men, Second Genesis. This is Volume 5. This is the Claremont, Cockrum, Burn stuff. Walking Dead, Volume 25, 26, 27, 28. Invincible, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. I'm going to put those aside and we'll look at some of the other stuff, because I bought some other comics as well. Bought Amazing Spider-Man 299 through 301, a original Ghost Rider one with from Johnny Blaze, and a Spectacular Spider-Man number 90. Here we got the Amazing Spider-Man 299. Got the 200. Certainly not mint condition, but very good price at 200. We've got the Amazing 301, 250 on the Ghost Rider one, and then you got 20 on the Spectacular number 90. Let's delve into the Treasury again, the Treasury collection. Again, this is probably the best looking Treasury collection I've almost, maybe there's like one other one I maybe, but certainly the largest. Close to 60 treasuries here. We're going to start off, and we're going to get to the big guns once. We'll start off because you don't want to. What's the correct word for it? Don't want to peak too soon, man. You want to take your time. You got Buck Rogers. You got 2001: A Space Odyssey. Got Star Wars, Marvel Special Edition, Star Wars, you got Volume 1, Volume 2. The Volume 3 has 1 and 2 in it, so it has all 6 issues in it. We've got The Empire Strikes Back, Battlestar Galactica. I guess I should show you the back cover, because there's artwork front and back on all these as well. So got Battlestar Galactica. It's a Rick Bryant cover. There's the back. Got Spectacular Spider-Man. This is Marvel Special Edition number 1. This is how I first got exposed to the Sinister Six storyline. There it is. John Romita and Joe Sinnott. Captain America's Bicentennial Battles. All brand new Kirby-sized Spectacular. Look at them. Savage Fists of Kung Fu, Shang-Chi, Iron Fist, and Sons of the Tiger. Great Gil Kane and John Romita artwork there. I've never really seen these before. There's 3 of these here. This is the Fantastic World of Hanna-Barbera. This is the Flintstones Christmas Party. I'm sure these are going to go fast, because these things are fairly rare, and especially in this condition. Yogi Bear's Easter Parade. Look at that. Yogi's got egg on his face. You've got the Laugh Olympics. All-Star Spectacular. The Man Who Stole Thursday. There's that. Now we're going to get into some of the DC's famous first edition. Was Comics number 1. This is F4 in the famous first edition line. There's the Big Red Cheese. Captain Marvel. Here is Flash Comics. Reprints Clash Comics number 1 in its entirety. Facsimile editions before they were facsimile editions. You've got C25 Batman, great Neil Adams artwork. These are probably some of the worst shaped ones right there. With that right there, it's probably one of the worst ones in there. Most of them, these things are mint condition. Those spines are pretty flawless. A little bit of damage. Of course, you'd have to expect that with these Treasury editions. Got Action Comics. Action Comics 1. This is the better of the two. As you can see, that one right there, it does have those spine creases in there. We've got reprint of Detective 27. Back in the day, there was guys that would, I know this is going to probably shock you, they would rip off these covers here because the cover underneath is the actual cover and then try to sell them. They would do that on eBay too. And there would be gluttonous or fools that would think that they were getting a great bargain, think that they were buying an Action Comics 1 or Detective 27. Oh well. Edgar Rice Burroughs' The Return of Tarzan, great Joe Kubert art. Then they, on these here, these DCs, they had like what they call it table type dioramas. There you've got Sensation Comics 1. Superman, this is C31. Batman C37. We've got C38 with Superman. You didn't see very many. I don't think there's any Green Lantern or Flash ones, or Hawkman or Atom or any of the lesser DC characters. It was pretty much the big two, and then every once in a while you'd have a Wonder Woman, then you'd have stuff like this here. But they would have maybe Justice League, very rarely. You had Super Friends, you had Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Look at this great Alex Toth artwork. You've got Marvin. Look at Wonder Woman there. Superman, Batman. Robin probably feels safe there, surrounded by the other adults. You've got Batman. There's a 44. There's the Justice League. That's C46. On the back, the original Justice Society of America. Batman, again, Neil Adams reprints the Ra's al Ghul saga. C51. Great wraparound artwork. The Best of DC, C52. There, see, you got a Flash in that there. That's where those characters, House of Mystery, that's where they got thrown into. That they were kind of thrown together. Superman versus Wonder Woman. This was an all-new story with Garcia Lopez, and I think Jerry Conway wrote this, if I remember correctly. Superboy and the Legion of Superheroes. This was a brand new also. It was the Wedding of Saturn Girl and Lightning Lad. You got the great Mike Grell artwork. Wraparound cover, of course. This was one of the big ones back in the day. Superman versus Muhammad Ali. You had different people like Jimmy Carter. I think that was supposed to be Sonny Bono. You got the Beatles here somewhere. You got Neil Adams really doing it. And then you had like the Teen Titans. On the inside, they've got they show you a who's who of some of them. I want to say it was Frank Zappa. You got Cher. There's Donnie and Marie. There's the Sweat Hogs. You got various DC people like Janine, that she was the president of DC at that time. You've got the Betty Ford. There's Gerald Ford. Betty, you can't see it, but she has a drink in her hand. You got Raquel Welch. There's Bill Gaines of Mad. There's old Rosebud himself. Different people. Very cool indeed. This is also brand new. Superman versus Shazam. I do believe Rich Buckler, Dick Giordano. I think I've got a customer who's been looking for that for many years. Batman Strangest Cases. C59. And I wish that there was more of these. This is the only Rudolph I have. These things are pretty rare, and especially rare in high grade. Famous First Editions. Got a couple of Famous First Editions here, or this is Famous First Edition C61. Reprint Superman #1. The 10-cent comic valued today at $3,000. I would pay $3,000 for Superman #1. 100% of the time. Superman the movie, C62, Christopher Reeve and Gene Hackman. You've got a lot of great stuff in there. Let's move on to the Marvels. Unfortunately, I thought that there was a complete set. We're missing issues 2 and 3, which had the Fantastic Four and Thor. But you got Amazing Spider-Man, the very first one. This right here is what people get wrong all the time. It's like, with great power comes great responsibility. No, it's with great power there must always also come great responsibility. That's how it is. It's not with great power comes great responsibility. With great power, there must always come great responsibility. Get it right, people. Learn your history. There's Conan the Barbarian. There are several Conans that they did. This was the first one. Great Barry Smith artwork. The Hulk. This was the very first Hulk one. This was redone just a few years ago under a Trump one. That thing was funny as hell. I wish they would do a Biden one. Of course, I guess I can't find one where the character's sleepy enough on the to use. They could use Mr. Magoo. They could turn Mr. Magoo. He could be he kind of looks like Sleepy Joe. Then you got Doctor Strange. This is Frank Bruner stuff. I had this as a kid. I first became exposed to a lot of the Steve Ditko and Frank Bruner and Gene Colan stuff. That's a fantastic treasure editions. I love these things as a kid. The Mighty Avengers. This, I believe, reprinted the whole Vision and Ultron saga. But great Kirby artwork. I didn't appreciate it back then, but I do now. Look at the Hulk here. He's getting ready to bash both Iron Man and Thor in the back of their heads. The Vision knows what's going on. He's getting ready, and everybody else is just oblivious. And then you got Giant Man here. Doop doo doop doo doop doo doop doo doo. He's like a big old dumb guy. Giant superhero team up. Action in the Marvel manner. Great Gil Kane cover. Again, John Romita inks on that. That's from the issue with the Surfer. It's from an issue of Submariner, Cap. Just great reprints. Mighty Thor. I love this as a kid. This was Hammer in the Holocaust. I believe this was, with Ulick. Oh my God, how great that was. What a fantastic saga. This is probably right up there. I would have to say right up there with the Galactus trilogy. As far as by Kirby and Lee. Here we got Fantastic Four. Speaking of Kirby and Lee. Again, reprinted a bunch of great stuff. Howard the Duck. This had a new story in it with him with the Defenders. This was when Howard was running for president. That was a thing. Giant superhero holiday grab bag. Again, a bunch of team-ups with the different heroes. Gil Kane and Joe Sinnott. The Sensational Spider-Man. Gil Kane, I think the inker might have been Romita. No, I think it was maybe Mike Esposito. But there you got a Romita on the back there. Conan the Barbarian, John Buscema, Ernie Colan. And you got Red Sonja there. Look at this great stuff. Let me take care of this scam call real quick, because I'm sure that's what it is. Yeah, it's a scam call. Hello? We got Defenders. See, Marvel wasn't afraid to give some of their lesser characters treasure editions. Hello? Bob Wyachek inked that. Are you there? Look at that stuff. Great stuff. Hello? Got the Incredible Hulk. Since the Hulk was on TV, he got a lot of... they gave him a lot of Treasury editions. But again, you got the Glob, you got Havoc, the Leader, the Rhino. Many Foes has the Hulk. The Astonishing Spider-Man. Marvel's TV sensation, so they really capitalized on that. This reprinted a bunch of team-up issues with Werewolf by Night, with Ghost Rider, with the X-Men, with Iron Fist. A lot of great team-up stories in there. Look, you got the Orb. Conan the Barbarian in issue 19, first time in color. This is stuff from Savage Sword. Rampaging Hulk, Marvel's TV sensation. The Power of Doom. You got a Herb Tramp. I think it was Herb Tramp and Jack Abel cover there. Or maybe not. This might have been Bob. I can't remember. I'm not going to butcher Bob's last name. Got Fantastic Four. This is the Galactus trilogy. Big John Buscema doing the artwork there, and you've got the Airwalker, Gabriel. You got Sensational Spider-Man. Again, team ups with Doctor Strange, Kazar, and Black Panther. This is with Stagon the Dinosaur Man. Got the Grey Gargoyle, yeah. Zando the Mad, Stagon the Dinosaur Man. Another Conan. This is number 23. Another great John Buscema and Joe Sinnott. First time in color. This would be probably, again, Savage Sword stuff. Rampaging Hulk. 80 pages. John Byrne did this cover here. This was, the death of Adam Warlock and with the Inhumans. There is Bob Berdansky and Bob Wyachek. Spider-Man versus the Hulk at the Winter Olympics. This is all new. Again, you got L. Milgram and Jack Abel. Of course, the Mole Man is behind it. There's, again, Rampaging Hulk. This is a brand new story of MODOK. Hulk fighting MODOK, but brand new story with Hercules and Wolverine. I believe George Perez did the art on this, if I remember correctly. You got the Bi-Beast. Pablo Marcus, I think, did the art on that. That's certainly his inks, if he didn't do the art. You got Jim Starlin. Jim Starlin did this cover here. Angels in an all-new solo adventure. On the back, you've got Kang. This is probably taken, I would have to think, maybe from the team-up issue. And then we got number 28. This is the second meeting of Superman and Spider-Man, taking on the Doctor Doom and the Parasite. I have 3 of these. And then the back, they also brought in the Hulk and brought in Wonder Woman. And the Hulk, it's funny, if you look at this here, Hulk punches Superman, he doesn't even flinch. He just stands his ground. The Hulk punches him like Superman, caught a code or something. Great John Buscema did the art, did the pencils, and Bob Larkin painted over his pencils. And then you've got Batman versus the Hulk, which I believe was it Jerry Conway, Len Wein, and Garcia Lewis, Jose Luis Garcia Lopez, Dick Giordano. Some great stuff there too. Taking on, I won't tell you who they're taking on. And then finally, we've got the Battle of the Century. Never thought, as a kid, never ever thought you'd ever see Superman and the Amazing Spider-Man together, but it happened. Great Ross Andrew did the cover, and I think this was written by Jerry Conway, or was it Len Wein? Let me see exactly. Maybe no, it wasn't Marv Wolfman. Pretty sure it wasn't Marv. Marv will make a liar out of me, I guess. But this was all done by Marvel people. Yeah, it's Jerry Conway, Dick Giordano. So part of Marvel and DC was involved with this here. And this, who knows this? I opened this thing up. Probably the first time it's been opened up in like almost 40 some years. So if you do like these videos, as always, be sure to, let's just take another quick look here at some of this stuff. The battle. Look at it. Spidey punches Superman. If you do like these videos and you've not subscribed to the channel, subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell for notification. Like, comment, and share. Other than that, thanks for watching.